And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Let's see the stat sheet here for Russell Westbrook.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington out there with Davis. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Flagg. And it's Nembhard in at the point. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And it's Flagg missing. Now DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Levine. Westbrook against Nembhard. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 4. Westbrook can't get the putback. Drives to the hoop. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Back to Christie. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Levine can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Flagg. Nice D from Levine.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The big head coach in the last 7 years, that seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And it's blocked. Flagg with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Washington passes to Davis, and the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Levine throws it down.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Dallas has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. And a wide-open look for Flagg. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. For 3, Westbrook. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, Westbrook has always been fearless. If he thinks his shot is there, he doesn't care where he's shooting it from.
Now here is Davis. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the three ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Sacramento. Monks checked in for Levine, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Schroeder. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Christie against Monk. This one for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Here's Monk, following the basket by Anthony Davis.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Nembhard with it, now guarded by Schroeder. Pass the flag. Davis with a screen on DeRozan. Down low, and finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
.104 left here in the opening quarter. Now Sabonis. He's guarded by Davis. DeRozan scanning the floor. Back to Sabonis. Over Davis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Count the basket. Davis has got 10 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here gets to Monk. Murray is screen on Christie. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Monk is a zero hesitation three-point shooter. He's got all the confidence in the world.
Nembhard against Schroeder to the middle. Here's Davis. Rejected by Murray. Here's Sabonis. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings lead by 1. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Achua. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here's Thompson. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Sacramento leading by 3. There's LaVine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but LaVine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Mavericks shooting 43% for the game. Thompson passes to Gafford. Back to Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Monk. He's guarded by Russell. Monk kicks to Achua. Covered by Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Sacramento.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Now, here's Gafford. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Nembhard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nembhard.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Nembhard against Westbrook. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here is Russell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now, here's Levine. Back to Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Charge passes to Westbrook. Krills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
The three from Davis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
P.J. Washington.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Christie, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Zach LaVine. The Mavericks also with a sub. Flag is checked in. And Sacramento has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Outside Westbrook. DeRozan against Washington. And it's DeRozan missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Nembhard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
1:39 left in the first half. Stolen by Nembhard. In the corner, it's flagged. Pass to Washington. Latrey knocks down the three ball. Now just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Monk outside. Here's DeRozan. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Mavericks trail by 4. Christie with it. Westbrook picks him up. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? 52 seconds left here in the second. Monk outside. Out to the right wing. Sabonis inside. Davis is there. And Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. Misses the baby hook. The Kings have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Westbrook surveying the D. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's flag. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Sacramento. They lead by a bucket. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the favorite half-court jump. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
We're going to learn a lot about them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases, both.
Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for the Mavericks, Washington out there with flag. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the point.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 4-point game. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Here's Davis. Davis using his size.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Westbrook kicks to Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint for the tie, and he could not hit that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Keegan Murray. It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And you talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Now here's Levine. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Westbrook kicks to Levine. Stolen by Washington. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for D'Angelo Russell.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now here's Levine. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break Dallas. Here's Christie. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Christie. To Nemhard. Dallas moving the ball around. It's Davis on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 18 points for Anthony Davis.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Nemhard against Westbrook. Sabonis' screen on Nemhard. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Christie. And here is Davis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Inside. And stolen by Flag. Pushing it up. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Guys, back over to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Westbrook against Nemhard. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Here's Nemhard. 5 points in the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. The Mavericks also with a sub. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Gafford kicks to Washington. Monk against Nembhard. Now, here's Washington. He's tightly guarded. Murray right side. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Here's DeRozan. Clock at 6. Pops in the layup for 2. And it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Flag. DeRozan defending. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 1:14 left to play here in the third. And here is Monk. 6 points for him. Down low. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Man, I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Mavericks trail by 6. On the wing, Christie. Back to Nembhard. Here's Flag. DeRozan defending. Over in the corner, Washington. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kings leading now by 6. Now Monk. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, every coach loves those corner threes, especially for a Zach LaVine.
Here's Thompson. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Marshall sets a screen for Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings lead by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Sabonis. It's Clifford at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he settled on that shot. The defense was right on him.
Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Kings leading now by 7. Schroeder with the ball. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Russell with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And sensing the situation, Russell with the stop and pop. Nice choice.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
So they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
A future Hall of Famer, Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Schroeder. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. McDermott dishes to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 15 points in just the second half.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Screen by Sabonis. No problems knocking that one down. Schroeder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
They're D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Dallas making a switch here.
Hey fans, put your hands together for your 916 Crew Dance Team.
And that one misses.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
Schroeder looking around. And it's good, 2 points. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Christie. Back to Nembhard. Dallas moving it around. Washington, that's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Outside Westbrook. Now Murray. It's Monk. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
D has to know where Monk is in these situations. He's a competitor who loves getting the answer 3.
Mavericks trail by 11. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Davis! Murray rips down the board. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Monk outside. Here's Westbrook. Now Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Murray. Going him to work down low.
Well, look, over the years, when you look at Murray's shot chart, he is very efficient in the paint.
Dallas now running out of time. Davis looking for an opening. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Nembhard. Here's Davis. Lets it go from 14. Westbrook rips down the rebound. DeRozan. Now Westbrook. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And here are the Kings now. Sabonis' screen on Nembhard. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. The shot is good. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Westbrook. Murray. Oh, what a finish.
A flush for Murray. More than just a jump shooter.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sideline. Allie?
I'm here with DeMontis. DeMontis, a great team win against a quality opponent, too. What does this say about how you're playing?
It's great for us, building our confidence as a team, sticking together. I feel like we play better consistently, so it's good for us.
Confidence, extremely important. Thanks, DeMontis.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.